So this is a bed behind the veggie garden, and the pink climbing rose you see there is called Parade, and that's a rose that I love a lot because it just blooms all season. It's accompanied by a real pride and joy of mine. That's one of my returning delphiniums. I really adore delphiniums, and I've had pretty good luck with having them come back. I keep trying to engineer it so they'll be at their peak when the roses are, and I haven't quite done that, but we're getting there. And this is a lovely pink salvia to also get a glimpse of. And you see the buttery yellow rose? That is Julia Child. I won't do the Julia voice. This beautiful rose is Sweet Juliet, and my sister Mare and my cousin Charlotte were particularly fond of her. She is a very beautiful rose. That's more of Sweet Juliet. She's actually gotten quite huge. Down here is Pergolese, which is another old Rosarita rose, and I love this rose. I love my composer roses. I have composer-wise Pergolese, Verdi, and Mozart. Oh, and Benjamin Britten, too. In the back, the red there is the ubiquitous Dr. Huey, which I won't go into the details about it. This one is called Sunrise Sunset. And in the back there is Paul Transom, who is kind of thuggish, but is really beautiful. He's also really super thorny. This is the birdhouse bed, and I love this bed a lot. I always feel a little bad coming near it because sometimes we have birds in it. I don't think they're nesting now, but they'll just have to cope. The beautiful creamy white is Claire Austin. Up above is John Cabot, one of the Explorer roses. I love the Explorer roses. They're great roses. And a relatively new to me rose that I am just enchanted with, this purple rose, Hippolyte. I love this rose. I love that color. I love the shape of it. I love the fact that in the middle it sort of pales to a little bit of pink in the middle, and then it's just that beautiful grapey purple. And there are some other very young roses in there that aren't doing that much. But so this bed is a real favorite of mine. So then back around, and here we are at the flagpole bed with Red Dawn and the wisteria. And now we're getting into my office bed. So first of all, you have this rambler that's just kind of going. This is called Mannington Mauve Rambler. It's actually a very rare rose. I got it from a place in Oregon, but a lot of these roses are very hard to find. Then if you turn around, you see Purple Skyliner, which is one of my all-time favorite roses. It's a beautiful purplish rambling rose, and it just blooms and blooms, and it's such a gorgeous color. Coming through here, this is my office bed because my office window looks out onto this. So over here we have Pink Cloud is the pink rose. And beautiful Golden Gate. This rose is, it's always been a struggle for me to grow yellow roses because a lot of them are kind of tender, and this one just loves it here, and it's a great rose. Another one of Twilight Zones. I love purple roses. And his salvia friend. That little fluffy one is called Sweet Pea. Behind it is Violet's Pride, named after the Downton Abbey character. And then coming around, this is Summer Romance. Lavender Crush, another beautiful, beautiful purple. And then we can come around to get sort of a view of this whole bed. Oh, this is another gorgeous Austin rose called Carding Mill. And then if you stand over here, you can get sort of a view of the whole bed plus the rough and ready arbor behind it that has purple skyliner, and then the poofy pink with purple skyliner is Sir Paul Smith. And there you see Golden Gate again. Next, we have Jamie's office bed, because his office looks out on this one. And this is one of the knockout roses, which I tend to be a little down on, but this one's a real pretty one. It's called Double Pink Knockout. Next to it is a beautiful purple called Plum Perfect. And the sort of climber behind it is called Joazine Hanet, also Portland from Glendora, and I love this rose. Then we can come around. Unfortunately, Hiawatha here is not blooming yet and has kind of fallen off of his trellis, but I'll deal with him later. One of my returning delphiniums is just getting started in this bed, unfortunately not blooming fully yet. This is one of the drift roses, I think Peach Drift. The red is Dortmund. And the poofy pink is St. Elizabeth of Hungary. And this lovely single rose is La Belle Sultane, which is a Gallica rose, another old Rose Reader rose and a real favorite of mine. And then in the back you see there's another of those red dawns. It's actually one I took as a cutting from the one over by the flagpole bed. And you can also make out perhaps the purple next to it, or purpley-ish, which is Stormy Weather, which is a rose that I quite love. And then this is sort of our grill area. And the roses here, the red is Benjamin Britten. And then here is this beautiful blend of peach and cream and yellow. This one is called Ghislaine de Félagonde. And at the bottom there, peeking next to her, is Zephyrine Drouin.